Hey everybody, how are you doing? I'm back and I am going to repurpose this poor dilapidated pumpkin. Okay, this pumpkin first was orange, then I cut the front of it out and I have a video on it, and I did a diorama with pictures of my granddaughter in a haystack like she's in a pumpkin patch. But this year I want to be able to put it into my family room with my black and white check. So what I thought I would do, I took and cut out, as you can see, the top, but I kept it, okay? And then I took one of those pumpkin knives that you cut out for, you know, real pumpkins when you're carving them. And I'm going to, well, I might just leave it the green that it was, I don't know. But it's going to make it very easy to cover this pumpkin, okay? So all I'm gonna do, I love when I can repurpose something and and I really like it, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna take the material, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just gonna see how much I'm gonna need to go into this hole. So I'm just going to, okay, so what I've done is I've just cut this material into a square. And I don't think I'm going to glue anything onto the actual fabric, because I may use this fabric for my Christmas, some of my decor. So I'm going to paint this part black so it'll blend better. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to fold, well, not fold, but put in to the hole. You just want to get that kind of tight. And you're literally just putting the material, and the folds look kind of cool, so it's no big deal, but just pull them tight. Okay? And it's as fast as all get out. This thing will be done in a New York minute. What is a New York minute? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and paint this topper black, and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is dried. I painted it black, as you can see, and now I'm just going to embellish a little bit with a bow and some flowers just to match what I've done before. Right now I'm not sure what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of messing with it. Okay, just a little bit of glue. And I didn't glue the stem down, so I can take out the material if I want to. See that? So if I glue onto the stem, that's fine, because it's not glued onto the fabric. And the black leaves and pumpkin are from a couple years ago, and it was Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. Can't remember. Glue that onto the bow. Here's a black pumpkin. I'm just gonna finagle that in. Glue that into the ribbon. Very fast project. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is make some little curlicues with a couple of, well, maybe I'll use 4 black chenille stems just to add a little whimsy to it. And again, I'm just putting that on the base and on the bow, so all of this can be taken off. So I'm using very little glue. this one in between this. No, I'll go down here inside the bow. And then once it adheres to the bow, then I can kind of spread it out if I want it longer. And like I said, then all of this can just come off. It just adds a little whimsy to it, I think. Okay, and how I made this, again, I'm just taking the end of, well, you can take the end of anything, depending on how big or narrow you want it. I'm going to use this part this time because I've been using a wider piece. And you just go around and around. Okay, take it off. You can leave it tight or you can bring it out, whatever you want. And this one, I think, I'll go next to this one. Then you can pull all of your wonderful glue strings off after. Okay, so I am going to leave it like this. I hope that you will do this. If you have some pumpkins that you don't like the color, you don't want to paint them, you want them to be more into the theme of whatever you're doing. You could get fall material, you could get, browns or golds, whatever the case. Since mine is in this black and white buffalo check this year, that's what I chose to do. Just another idea of what you can do to repurpose instead of going out and spending more money. Not that we don't like spending money. I'm just as much in that ball game as anyone else, but there are times that it's just easier to repurpose something. Guys, I hope that you'll try this. And if there's one thing to remember from me, the world is a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Talk to you soon.